Hey everybody, Sam here. I have another movie list for you. This time it's the top 20 movies uh, everyone should at least see at least once in their lives. And to be honest, a lot of these are movies I really enjoy, but I know there are a lot of movie buffs out there, each with different tastes, and, well, yeah, let's get started. Number 20 is Black Swan. I actually put this low on the list because it's somewhat of an acquired taste. I mean, if you're into like dark, gritty stuff, you'll like this. You'll like it a lot. It's dark, it's edgy, and it really shows the psychotic nature of what happened with ballerinas. It's really kind of consuming. Number 19 is Forrest Gump. The story of a person who nobody would thought would go anywhere in life, who ends up doing extraordinary things. It is, I feel I lived the life of Forrest Gump because I have Asperger's, and people would never thought I'd do what I do. Number 18 is Schindler's List. This is a movie about the antagonizing effects of war and one person who made it better. It's hard to believe that such a travesty of such as World War II could occur, but it did, and we can't ignore that. Number 17 is Some Like It Hot. This is the first cross-dressing movie ever made. Made in 1959, this is really ahead of its time. Sure, some parts can be a bit outdated, but the ending, I'm not going to give away it, by the way, is really sort of ahead of its time. Number 16 is Ed Wood. This is more for people who actually want to make movies, but movie buffs would also enjoy this movie. Because you don't know whether this movie is honoring or making fun of Ed Wood. Either way, it's a fun one to watch. Number 15 is It's a Wonderful Life. And for those of you who have seen it, it can be a bit sexist and parts of it are a little outdated, but other than that, it has a lot going for it. Number 14 is in any of the Indiana Jones movies. These movies are all about cliches, and to me, my favorite of these is The Last Crusade because I grew up in a Jewish household and didn't know much about the cup of Jesus Christ. Number 13 is Iron Man. The best of modern superhero movies. It's really good. It gets really exciting. Plus, it gets your heart pumping. Number 12 is Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. This is the movie that came out for the animated series. It didn't do well at the box office because nobody went to see it. It is truly, truly underrated. I think the reason it didn't do so well at the box office, it came out Christmas of 1993. And guess what came out on August 28th, 1993? Power Rangers. Power Rangers came out in the fall, and basically Batman the Animated Series became obsolete because of these heroes. No joke! And that's what happened. Number 11 is The Secret of Nim. This is probably one of the best kids' movies ever made. Its hero isn't your average hero. She's just trying to save the life of her son. On top of that, she has to deal with her family moving. It is an amazing piece of artwork. It just goes to show you the triumph of the rats. And it's a battle of nature, science, and the unknown, just like Doug Walker said. Number 10, we have the original Star Wars trilogy. Now, I pose a question to you guys. What order would you show the Star Wars trilogies to your kids? With me, I show them in the order they came out in theaters. Start with A New Hope and end with Revenge of the Sith. It may make Darth Vader seem more menacing, but the reason behind this is because of content. Revenge of the Sith, while being kinda iffy for me, has, a lot of grotesque imagery. Anakin being burnt to a crisp, for one. Number 9 is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This goes to show you that you can adapt a book and make it great. And Peter Jackson, I think if Tolkien were alive today, he'd be incredibly happy with what Peter Jackson did. Number 8 is Spirited Away. An amazing tale, and, well, just fun to watch. Ooh, excuse me. Number 7 is Superman, the original one with Chris Reeve. This is the movie that started the superhero genre. Sure, there have been others before it, but this one really set the stage for how it's going to be done. It made it everything a superhero movie should be. Number 6 is Batman. Without this little number, we wouldn't have the animated series. Or we'd have the animated series, but it'd be more campy. It's just amazing to watch. Number 5 is Edward Scissorhands. This movie, it's a bittersweet tale of love and betrayal. I don't really know what to say about this movie, except that the performances, the atmosphere is everything. Excuse me. The atmosphere is everything in this movie. Number 4 is Full Metal Jacket. Talk about a dehumanizing movie. This movie, shows the dehumanizing effects of war through its dark sense of humor and not holding back any punches. Number 3 is The Shawshank Redemption. One of those movies that also shows the power of human spirit, like Edward Scissorhands. The reason I put it above is because, mainly due to content. There's a rape scene involved, and quite frankly, it's still a good movie. If you've ever seen Prison Break, you'll like this movie. Number 2 is The Big Lebowski. I know I put it pretty high because it's my favorite movie, and 2, it just shows corruption of people. It's a great movie. It's really fun to watch, and of course, it's my favorite movie. But number 1 is The Godfather. Sorry to be cliche, but it truly is an amazing movie. And of course, I tie it with its sequel, Godfather Part 2, which is not just a sequel, but a prequel as well. And to be honest, all these are really good movies. I love watching movies. I'm just that kind of guy. So, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you didn't, then that's your problem. Anyways, thanks for watching my top 20 favorite movies. Actually, not top 20 favorite movies, but rather top 20 movie bucket list for everyone to see. Until next time, this has been Sam. I'll catch you guys later.